All right. Yeah, this is Sims Dreamer, also known as John DeBlaze 1977. And hello, Dino the Ruler. Glad to have you watching me. Oh, there's the phone. Oh my god. Just a second, please, hopefully. Okay, yeah, whenever I answered the phone, it was just nobody. Like it was, they'd hung up already. Yeah, just a second. I was, as I say in all my videos, I am a cigarette smoker. This is obviously a bad habit and not good for you and stuff. And I usually try to have a cigarette before I begin this, and then not smoke while I'm doing it. But I was still smoking. But since I have a viewer, thank you very much. I'm not done with it yet. Yeah, I'm going to try to make my monologue that's here at the beginning not be all that long. I just like to say a few things here at the beginning whenever I do these. Okay, so right, I've done, as that says right there, we're on part 3. I did 2 parts before this. Nobody was watching me during that, but that's fine. It's all right, and they're on my channel right now. There are parts of it where only the visual part of it was excuse me, it lagged, but the sound was the sound was fine the entire time. Because I go back and watch these. I kind of enjoy watching my own videos and whatever, and plus I'm watching to see how they look and how they are, and kind of remember what I did, and just see how my voice commentary is. As I've said in other videos, I'm nowhere close to being, a really good voice commentator or whatever, but I enjoy doing these, and I just enjoy talking about Dark Souls and, in general and everything. As I was saying in my last video, I think that this game, no matter how you go about playing it and where you just leave it in its normal vanilla type of state, or if you do edits to the data files, or use cheat engines or whatever, like just however you go about playing it, that this game is a masterpiece. Trying to be emphatic with that. I think this game is so awesome, and so yeah, and I like playing it, obviously, and it's just playing it any old way you want to play it. It's kind of like a Halloween type of game, and I love Halloween, and so it's great for that, and so, but this time I've got the butcher's sack on my head, and we're using the butcher's knife, which sometimes I'm going to call the butcher's axe because it's an axe, and I forget that that's what it's actually called. So what I did is, I'm still smoking, by the way. I went into the data files and altered some of these weapons that were using the butcher's knife. I really wanted to use that weapon. I played the character where I was using that weapon on the console, and I got all the way to Ornstein and Smo, and I just kept dying to them because it just doesn't swing fast enough, and it wouldn't stagger them fast enough, and just wouldn't do enough damage either. And a slasher villain, they're really hard to kill and everything, and they just keep coming back, and they're just pretty much close to invincible. Now, I'm not making our character invincible in this, but I just decided to just, especially the butcher's knife, to make it better than it had been, to actually give it A scaling that will end up becoming S scaling once I upgrade it a little bit further. And it gives a bunch of benefits now, like it gives the those resistance bonuses that the Gargoyle's Tail Axe will give you, and it will regenerate stamina like the Grasscrest Shield, and it will do the slow life regain that the Sanctus, I guess I pronounced the stat right, the Sanctus Shield, what it'll give you, and and it'll also do bleed, and it'll do toxic damage. I mean, there's like 6 different benefits that you could give a weapon within the data file, so I just kind of went berserk giving it all kinds of different benefits. And we have a couple other weapons that I've made changes to, and all of these weapons that I'm using, I made them almost as good as a shield would be. None of them have 100% physical block, but I gave them, you know, better stability and you know, some kind of resistance to, you know, lightning or magic or fire, one of those 3, because a slasher villain never uses a shield, excuse me, and I'm not very good at, I mean, I'm semi-good, but I can't just dodge everything, and plus I just don't want to do that. I want to be able to block, and so anyway, I'm just cheating, you know, whatever, I'm just cheating. And also towards, let's see, I was leveling up. Well, first of all, where we're going to be is in Analondo. I had just gotten to Analondo when I you know, ended the last video. I have another viewer. Hello, Pope Peepee. Pope Peepee. Hello. Okay, thanks. Well, obviously I'm a dude, but I like Chandra Blaze or Chandra Nalar, that's from Magic the Gathering, and so I made that be my, you know, my channel icon, of course. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a female butcher that we're playing, even though I've got her head covered up with a sack and everything. I guess she's maybe a sister of Maneater Mildred or something, you know. Just to say that real quick, funny enough is that the bonuses that I gave to the butcher's knife, apparently that it was also affecting Maneater Mildred, because she would have that glow that you get whenever you're holding a Sanctus shield, since I gave that ability to the butcher's knife. So yeah, so you know, me and her together when we fought Quelaag, it didn't take very long, because she actually was pretty effective against it, you know. And I was trying to look at her to see if she was getting the glow, you know, when she was being a summon, because I noticed it whenever she invaded me, you know, because that's how I got the butcher's knife. I got that weapon, you know, the normal way, by going down there and everything and fighting her, and blah blah blah. I'm talking a little bit too much, maybe. I always do that. Yeah, okay, so when we get into this, well, basically I'm cheating and whatever. And oh, that's the other thing I was going to say. I leveled up to endurance 40 and strength 32, doing it the normal way, but I wanted to be able to use the Golem Axe, which I cheated in that, and I didn't make any modifications to it in the data files, but I just wanted to use that thing and be able to one-hand it. So towards the end of the last video, I just freaking used Cheat Engine to cheat my levels the rest of the way, so that I have strength 40 and, you know, my other stats to be sort of good. None of them are 99. We're at level 75 now because of that. So I mean, whatever. You'll see it whenever I get into there. You're asking kind of funny questions there, Pope, but I mean, whatever. I think, at least, it shows this kind of funny. Oh, yet another person. Yeah. Hello, Carmen the German. Well, wow, you guys are. Yeah, these past two videos I haven't had anybody viewing, but I mean, as I said, that's fine and whatever. You know, they're public, they're available on my channel, and yeah, I don't know what we're seeing here. We got some people saying some kind of crazy stuff, but that's okay, whatever. Yeah, so I've said all that. We're going to get into this. But on that, I use Winamp for music because I'm old school. I don't care, whatever. I like how it looks. So we'll hear that here in a minute. You know, this music that you can see right here that I've got on here. And all right, so I always play it offline. That's what you should do if you're going to cheat or if you're going to change data files. And plus, I don't get invaded that way, so whatever. Yeah. Well, Analondo kind of looks magical and sort of like heaven, even though it isn't. And then we're going to be a butcher. And it accidentally gave it another R at the end, but whatever. And we don't, oh yeah, we don't hear the sound of this. I've got the sound volume on. You're going to hear the game once I get into it. I think you will, at least. Because, yeah, you wouldn't have been able to hear the music that I was playing earlier. It's taking a little bit to load for some reason. Oh, come on and load it. It's going to fuck up because it doesn't usually take this long to load. Yeah, Dino, I haven't. It's probably not showing it yet on here, but what your chat is, because I wish that would show up faster. This is gonna fuck up because it's not. It's taking way too long to load it. Just a second here. I'm just gonna close that. Not have Cheat Engine open at first, I guess. It'll be a black screen for a little few seconds here while this gets back open again. Yeah, oh fuck. Please come on and work. It was telling me that it was not gonna work that time. Shit. When I actually have viewers, of course it's not gonna work. Damn. Well, you guys are just going to have to wait on me to figure this out. I do not want to make it be... I don't know what's going on here. Play this game. View games library. I want to play Dark Souls. It thinks that it's running. Fuck. Put that down there. We're going to go to Control-Alt-Delete and say Start Task, and... it's not running it, damn it. This didn't happen during the other two videos I did with this same character and with these changes that I've made to it. So, just play the damn game, please. I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing here. Yeah, there's that sound. Fuck you, no. Exit the... waiting for that to shut down. Oh, shit. I guess you hear me still. Yeah, you do. Well, that sound. Yeah, there was that. Yeah, okay. So Dino, I'll just say I haven't really thought about whether I would do co-op when... before or after I've got done with the mod. It's going to take me quite a while to get finished with it. You know, life gets in the way, of course, you know, personal life and everything. So, and I'm trying to do these live streams partially just because it kind of helps me to I mean, I have fun doing it, and when it freaking works, of course. And and so anyway, I mean, the areas that I have modded already with more enemies, those are usually the maps that I play the most. You know, a lot of times with characters I may get all the way to Ornstein and Smo and beat them, and then I just kind of get tired of that character by that time. But you know, I don't have any enemies, extra ones in Sin's Fortress or Analondo as of yet. But anyway, whatever. I'm gonna get to that. I'll eventually get it working, or I'll eventually work on it some more, I guess. I mean, I want to play this game, you fucking thing. Come on. If I go online with it, I don't know if that would help, but I don't think you really should do that whenever you're cheating stuff. Shit. I really wanted to do this and do it, you know, early. It's sort of early in the morning for where I live, at least, and just play the fucking game, please. Because if I have to restart the computer, I'm going to have to restart the live stream also. Okay, well, this is not going to work, apparently, without me restarting the computer. That has that right there for some reason, whatever. Okay, so y'all, since I sound country when I talk, yeah, I'm gonna have to totally shut down my computer and try to get this to work. And I guess I'll try to actually get totally into Dark Souls and start it up before I start doing the live stream again, so that we don't have to go through this again, you know. So anyway, thank you for watching that much of what I was doing. I suppose that I'll make this public, just this much of the video that we've done, just because I said that stuff that I wanted to say, and I don't want to have to say it again yet again. So, you know, the monologue stuff that I say at the beginning, because it'll just take longer to get into the gameplay. So okay, so we're gonna stop streaming, so right for now, and hopefully it'll just be a few minutes, and then I'll start this up again. So